Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are gonna be doing this crazy blue, so much blue makeup look. This is inspired by my April Fool's video, which I know was a giant joke, but you guys in the comment section, you're like, can you do a more wild look? Can you use a lot of color? And I myself was actually looking at that makeup going, yes. It could be very pretty. I went through my drawers and I found, some beautiful blues here in the Kat Von D palette we're gonna be using, a little Colourpop, a little Ofra, and this look is actually perfect for anyone that wants something more outside of their comfort zone. It does not have to require like tons of skill. There are a lot of steps, but it's pretty easy stuff, so anyone can do it, and I'm gonna guide you through every little thing that you need to know to get this look. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want more colorful tutorials, please give this video a thumbs up and let's just hop right in. I have primed my skin with Benefit's Porefessional, and today I have decided that I'm going to revisit an old friend called the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is a 2-in-1 really heavy duty foundation from the drugstore. I'm gonna use a little bit of shade 1 and 2 mixed. And I'm actually gonna take just the tiniest little bit of MAC's Strobe cream and add that to my combination just to get a little bit of a dewy finish going, because this is more of an iridescent colorful look and I don't want my skin to look completely flat. All right, and I've mixed it all up with my magical wand, AKA eyeshadow brush. And now I'm just going to, it's probably not sanitary, but forgive me. I forgot how golden this foundation is. Not that it's too dark because it does match my neck, but it is just very, very yellow undertoned. I forgot about that. All right, I'm just blending out the edges with a dampened beauty blender because I'm being very extra, and this is a thicker foundation, so I want to make sure everything is completely perfect. Moving on to a little Tarte Shape Tape, I'm just going to take this underneath the eye. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. You don't need much at all. And I am going to, I'm like almost out of this and I'm leaving town in like 2 days. What am I gonna do? They don't sell it anywhere at Ulta. They're always sold out. And that's the only one I have. Excuse my moment of drama. I am completely PMSing and losing my mind over everything. Okay, so I'm just kind of patting that in with the pointed end of my beauty blender. I like taking some of the excess and just kind of going on my nose. Boop. And I was just feeling like maybe I needed a little extra, so I actually am taking a little bit of the Shape Tape on my nose. And I'm going to prime my lids today by just taking a little bit of the excess on my lids itself. I am going to get to powdering the face, but I'm using a liquid highlighter today, so I'm going to do that before I use any powder so that things don't get chunky. So I'm taking this shade Sunlight. This is a custom cover drop, and I'm just going to take the pointed part of my beauty blender, grab product on it like that, and just kind of pat on the high points of my face. This is a more bold look, so I am being quite extra and generous with everything. Whoa, the glow, the glow. Ooh, that might almost be too much glow. Is there such a thing? So now what I'm gonna do is be very, very careful, and I am taking a brush like so. I'm gonna take my favorite drugstore powder. This is from Covergirl. This is the Advanced Radiance. I'm gonna grab it on this little brush here and just really focus on setting just underneath the eye where I get creases, because I don't want to put this over a lot of that highlight. Okay, now I am going to lightly dust the rest of the face just to take down a little bit of the shine and to help my foundation to last a little bit longer. Now I'm going to take this incredible bronzer from Marc Jacobs. This was off the recommendation of Kathleen Lights. This is Tan-Tastic. I ordered this the second I watched her video and she was raving about it. I was just like, yes. All right, so I'm going to take a really compact brush. This is from Tarte. I think it's intended for foundation, but I'm really into using this kind of a brush and like stamping my bronzer on. It's just a weird thing I'm into right now. For blush, I'm going to take Lorac's Buildable Matte Blush in Technicolor, and because I have so much shine going on the cheeks, I wanted a matte, more pinky toned blush. So I'm just going to kind of fluff this on the apples up and out, just to add a little bit of rosiness, a little bit of balance to all the crazy color we're getting ready to play with. I'm also going to slightly contour the nose with Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take this guy right here, the more cool tone shade, teeny tiny brush, and just very lightly graze the edge of my nose. Okay, moving on to the eyes. Let's go there. Let's play with some serious, intense color. I have several palettes pulled just because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do this. I only grabbed one shade when I was doing the April Fool's challenge, and we're just gonna go a little more detailed than that and make this look gorgeous. So what I'm gonna start out with is a transition shade. I'm gonna take this peach guy right here called Fringe and just go right above the crease and just create a little bit of something for these darker colors to blend into. I'm gonna take the shade Velour. I'm just gonna tap into it. I'm using a itty bitty crease brush. This is from Haku Hodo, but a MAC 224 would work as well. I am going to go on the outer crease and just kind of create a barrier for where we're gonna get super crazy with the color. You have to be really careful with these brighter blues because if you go too far outside the range of where you want to go, when you try to clean it up, it can create quite a mess. So start out with a tiny bit and build. Do not go in hard or you will be blending out a bunch of blue color that will just end up looking messy. So now I have a tiny bit of excess on my brush and I'm just going to go in all the way to that inner corner. Same thing on the other eye. This pigment a little bit goes a long way, and that's very true for most blue tones. You're going to be able to drag them in and use just a tiny bit and it will go a long way. And now I kind of have an area where I want to put the darker blue down and everything's going to have an edge that is already blurred out. I'm going to go back with that initial brush that we put that peach color on with and just kind of go over the blue. Now we have some fun. We're gonna go in with Colourpop, and this is the shade Too Shy. So I'm gonna go in with fudge. Okay, I'm gonna pat this on my eyelid. Whoa, I like it. Oh my God, that is blinding. I'm gonna take an itty bitty brush, grab just the tiniest bit of pigment so that I can go right here in this space here where I don't wanna lift it up too much, but I can't use my fingers to fill that in. So I'm just gonna make sure that all the lid is colored in. Oh my God, that is actually really stunning. I wish I had a darker blue. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Velour, which is coming out just a little bit too almost aqua. Like I wish this was darker. All right, so what I'm gonna do is grab a different brush and I'm gonna take the shade Oak from the same palette, which is a darker brown, and just kind of go on the outer edge of the crease and a little bit onto the lid, just on the outer portion. All right, we're gonna get even more crazy and I'm going to take from Stila Diamond Dust. This is one of the Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows, and I'm going to put this on the center of the lid. And I'm just gonna kind of match it up to my pupil, kind of a thick stripe there. And just pat right in that spot. I don't wanna drag it around everywhere. I'm going to add a little bit of color to the lower lash line. I'm gonna take Nabella. This is a more metallic version of the blue that we used in the crease from the Kat Von D palette. And I'm just going to really go straight in on that lower lash line like I am doing eyeliner. And I'm only going about 75% of the way in. If you have more wide set eyes, you could go all the way in. I have close set eyes and I like to have darkness on the outer edge, so that's why I don't go in all the way. Pretty. I'm gonna dip this teeny tiny brush that actually we used for contour on the nose into the Colourpop shadow, and I'm going to kind of put this right on top. Then I'm gonna take a clean brush and kind of smoke everything out to perfection. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that Stila. So everything is looking a pretty gosh darn good. I am actually going to take the Nicole Guerriero and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I really love this. I actually went out and I did pick it up and I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna take the shade Forever Young, and I'm taking it on a MAC 242, and I'm just gonna go kind of straight in and highlight the brow bone right underneath the arch. And I am intentionally doing a pretty bold highlight to go with this look. I'm also gonna give my cheeks just a little bit more. So taking Forever Young again and just kind of pumping it up a notch here. All right, now what's next is a little bit of liner. I'm going to take a liner from Hourglass and I am going to try to get over the glitter. It's a little bit challenging when you're trying to do a liquid liner over glitter, but we're gonna just hope for the best. I think that looks so nice. I love that. So we're gonna come back to lashes, but first I'm going to pop on this liquid lipstick from Ofra. This is called Bondi Beach, and I have high hopes. I used this one in the April Fool's tutorial called Maui, but I felt like I wanted to go even richer and deeper, and this color is just stunning. So I'm not gonna line my lips at all. I'm just gonna go in. So that did take a few coats, whereas Maui did not take many coats at all. So that was a little bit shocking. I'm actually going to put a little bit of the Colourpop right over top of it. And then right in the center, I'm going to take one of the lip toppers from Urban Decay. This is in the shade White Lie, and I'm just gonna pop this in the center of the lip. I'm gonna take my Chantecaille mascara and go in and try to work a little magic on my non-existent lashes. For lashes, I'm gonna be taking the Velour lashes in Girl You Crazy. All right, before I go in with the lashes, I already have glue on a lash. I am going to set my face. More than 2 sprays, but not more than 20. We're gonna go in with some really gorgeous lashes now. So I'm gonna pop these on and I will be right back. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look. It is something way outside of my comfort zone and something you don't often see from me, but let me know if you want to see more dramatic looks like this. Give this video a thumbs up. I really hope you enjoyed this. I think this is really fun and pretty and different and I like it. So I hope you do as well. And thank you for hanging out with me. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.